I'm just a layman. Like most other Hong Kong people, I'm very confused about this Omicron, this recent upsurge in the number of people getting infected by Omicron. I try to understand as much as possible about this Omicron stuff. I try to find out what the government said and what the government recommended. I watch many KOLs on YouTube. Tell you right now how I feel. If Omicron can infect 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 3,000 people a day, sooner or later it will be my turn. So, if you ask me, am I scared? Yes, I'm scared. But on the other hand, I also know that being scared is the worst response you can give to a disease. The best response is to understand as much as possible about this Omicron and see what we can do. The more you know, hopefully, the calmer you will become. So that's why I want to share with you what I know about Omicron. Listen to me, but if you think my information is not complete, one-sided, or even wrong, incorrect, please let me know. First of all, emerging reports say that Omicron is not a deadly disease. Now many KOLs even liken it to the flu. Stay home, give yourself a couple of days and it will pass. What I find out is the symptoms are not as mild as they describe. You can say the symptoms of Omicron are mild, but you have got to emphasize it's mild only in the context of COVID-19. Alright, it's by no means mild. It's not mild at all. Those KOLs they dismiss Omicron as another flu. I wouldn't say they are irresponsible, but they are understating the condition. Like KOL Towgate Chipto, he said he contracted Omicron and he survived it without even taking a Panadol. He's a lucky guy. After hearing what the KOLs said, you actually got the impression that getting infected with Omicron is a blessing in disguise because it builds up your natural immunity against Omicron. But I don't think it is that simple. From the way they describe it, Omicron seems to be a painless illness, which it is not. I also watched Tsai Ing-go. He found it very scary because after he recovered, he has lost his sense of smell, his sense of taste. And eating a slice of barbecue pork chop is like eating a piece of rubber. Not to mention the headaches, the muscle pain, the fever, the chills, the difficulty in breathing for a couple of days. It's not a mild disease, but at least it's comforting to know that the mortality rate of Omicron infection remains in the low. But for people my age, I happen to be in the senior citizen group. I have cause for concern. I worry. But I tell myself, you are not going to hold me hostage. I don't live my life in fear on a daily basis. I go out, I wear a mask, I conduct my daily business in the usual way. And if it comes, it comes. I'll summon all the natural immunity God gave me to square up to this Omicron. And I hope I won't be another figure in the casualty list. because I want a few years more. And yes, I have my dogs to take care of.